My name is Jeannine Cimino. I'm Vice President of Sales and Marketing for First Choice Bank. My days at the bank are never the same. I never know what I'm walking into when I walk in the door, which is great, and that's why I love what I do, because every day brings a new adventure and a new project. Some days it'll be sitting down and trying to figure out a new product that works for the bank and for our customers. Other days it'll be trying to figure out ways to work with our sales team on different initiatives. Or, a day full of committee meetings, going from a Big Brothers meeting to a Ryan's Quest meeting to a RWJ Foundation meeting. One of my favorite parts of the job is the fact that it lets me be involved in the community, and it allows me to sit on a number of different boards. I've been involved with the RWJ Hamilton Foundation for a while now, and the Hamilton Area YMCA, involved in a number of their fundraisers. Ryan's Quest is another board that I sit on. I don't see myself as a role model. What I feel is that I'm very passionate about everything that I do. I can't do something unless I love it and I'm passionate about it. And sometimes I just feel that that rubs off on other people. My role models were my grandparents, especially Papa John. He always used to tell us this story about how he came over on a boat and he took a pair of jeans and underwear, rolled them under his arm, and told the boat captain he would be back, and got off the ship and never came back. And he called himself Christopher Columbus, because when he got off the boat, he went and he built a life for himself, started a business, and brought his entire family over from Italy. My other grandparents, Papa Sal and Grandma Margie, really helped to raise me. My parents worked very hard to give us everything that we had, and so we spent a lot of time with my grandparents, which was amazing, because the traditions and the values that I have and that I try to impart on my children all come from them. My parents were a very big influence on me growing up. There was never any time that I wanted to do something where they both weren't saying, you can do this. When I do things and I look to them and I can see the pride in my dad's face or the smile on my mom's face when she holds her grandchildren, and know that I'm able to give them those smiles and make them feel proud or happy, is just the best feeling. My daughter, a lot of people would say, is a mini me. That's good and it's bad too, because we butt heads a lot, but I can definitely see my personality in her in a lot of things that she does, and my son as well. I mean, he'll come home from school and he's such a sensitive, loving little boy, and he'll say something that I can actually hear coming out of my mouth that he's now saying, and it's just amazing how you can see so much of yourself in your children, and it's just a great feeling. I was born in Brooklyn, if you can't tell from the accent, and grew up in New York, and met my husband. I tell my daughter a story about how I met the prince, and he had me move to Hamilton, New Jersey, and that's our bedtime story at night. And it's true though. I met my husband, who was my prince, and moved to Hamilton. But with that came new friends, new job, new family when I was married into his family. So going home to them every day makes every day worth it. Just put a smile on your face, no matter how cranky they happen to be, or how much they're fighting with one another. Just sharing different experiences with them, and with my husband, I would say it would be the best part. At the Girl Leadership Summit, my advice to the girls was to do what you love, and you'll do it well. And I also related to them how early on I did a bunch of different jobs, and I tried to take from each of the jobs that I had something that I loved. So I babysat, and I learned I loved taking care of other people. Then I worked at Haagen-Dazs, and I learned I loved to interact with people as I was scooping the ice cream. And I worked at a card store, and I learned I loved the sales side of it. So I kind of figured out by doing all those different things that sales, marketing was really what I like to do, but I took a piece of that from every job that I had. And so what I tried to share with them at the summit was everything that you're doing, it doesn't have to be your end-all dream job, but you can take a piece of each job that you have, each step that you have along your journey, and create what it is that you ultimately want to do. But what the most important thing is to love what you do, so that you're happy every day and that you'll do what you're doing well. I heard that I was a woman of distinction from my friend Rachel and Lynn. They took me to lunch and told me that they nominated me for this award, and I was shocked and honored to be selected by this organization, and honored that my friends thought that much of me that they thought I was deserving of an honor like this.